Hello, I just finished building my Norn emissary. I built it as a combination of the assimilator and the emissary. I did some conversion. Like, I cut off the horns from the faceplate of the emissary and put it on, I mean the assimilator, and put it on the emissary, and I put the toxin claws on instead of the normal hands. And I put these, like, I didn't like where these spikes were on the chest, so I put them on the tail, and I think it looks kind of like a fish, kind of. Uh, So yeah, that's about the extent of the conversion. So I also put the eyes on that I'm going to use for the big eyes that I have on my Termagant that I did. Okay, so now let's get into some size comparisons. First one I wanted to do was see how accurate I was with my initial predictions. And I'd say I was pretty close. I think it's a little bit bigger in my prediction, but definitely not bad. Here, let me lie it down so it's a little clearer. Oh, it doesn't lie down well. Never mind. But yeah, I'd say not too bad. My prediction was a little bigger, but definitely still very similar. Okay, next let's move on to a Space Marine. Here's a Space Marine, and I would not want to be this Space Marine, just saying. Wow, just getting all going. Okay. Here's a Termagant, even smaller than the Space Marine. Here's a Primaris Lieutenant. Here's a Captain and Gravis armor. Here's a Von Ryan's Leaper. This is Von Ryan's Leaper, not a Lictor, to be clear. A Ballistus Dreadnought. An interesting one is the Screamer Killer. Because the Screamer Killer's claws are actually quite a bit bigger than the emissaries, considering that the emissary only has two. I'd say the emissary is a bit longer, but the Screamer Killer is a bit bulkier. Well, if you built it as the assimilator instead, its claws are actually shorter. You see this midsection here, from here to here? You don't even build it with that if you build it as the assimilator variant exclusively. So yeah. But it's definitely still a little bit shorter. And then an Imperial Knight, which I think it stands up to pretty well. It's definitely a bit smaller, but as you can see, it's not, like, massively there. Their faces are, like, kind of in the same place. Like, it's not unviable that this could have a decent fight with this. Also consider that the emissary is very, like, flexible and agile. It could, like, jump over the knight, like, going, like, and then meanwhile the knight takes, like, a minute to, like, get turned around. There's, like, this thin little plate here normally where the pilot is, so that's also a way that a Norn emissary could just take it down. It could just go and scoop up the plate and then stab in. Although the pilot isn't actually that weak. They have, like, free wounds, so maybe it won't get instantly killed. So yeah. I think I might do a battle report soon-ish, once I get this primed and maybe a little bit painted. And do some, mainly this. When I say soon, I mean like probably 3 months or something. But yeah, I just want to do this follow-up video to my original, so thank you for watching, goodbye.